I heard you growling in the bathroom. You pooping? You need a hand? I heard drumming too.
I had to find the key to
Alan, I am trying to talk. We will get the goddamn key to the garage, but you need to let me talk. This is the key mistake everyone seems to make in horror movies. The bathroom is not your friend. It is not.
Considering it just hit 5, I can answer you verbally. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all excited. Because I am, and I'm also very, very nervous. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but yeah. Moving on. But yeah, how is everyone tonight? I had to move some stuff around. I need just one more second. All right. I settled that. Door opened, and I did not want people walking in randomly. Hi, mistress. Hey, Takuya. Let me get the shoutouts out the way, because you guys deserve it like crazy. Time for me to walk in randomly. While I'm typing in these shoutouts, all these people right now that I'm shouting out.
Oh shit!
Wait for that.
Mistra 38 Mjolnir Heart, Mistra 38 Mjolnir Heart, Mistra 38 M Height, Mistra 38 M Height, Mistra 38 BC Moo, Mistra 38 BC Moo.
What just happened? What? What?
Jesus. But yeah, while I'm thank you for the sub, mistress. Jeez, it's already been 3 months. Huh.
You getting fucked up?
But yeah, all these people I shouted out, please go give them a lovely follow. I don't want to talk for too long, and I don't want to go on too long about how like all these people inspired me to do this and were really inviting to community and everything. So like I don't want to take up too much time going over that. One thing I will say is go give them a follow. They really do deserve it. It'll be appreciated from them, appreciated from here, and really appreciated from everywhere. With that all said, hey Dazul, how are you, man? I think it's time.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for the follow, Dazul. Yeah, welcome in. I have a lot of stuff to kind of like say, so I'm gonna try to like sprint through it. Let me know at any point if I should like stop talking. But I played around with stream elements, the commands, sound commands, and stuff like that. So hopefully, the currency and everything works. I think if you type in !scales, it should show you the currency you have right now. Some may be higher than others because I remember setting some stuff up. Oh, I hope it's not. Is this case sensitive? Because I know I tested this out before. Or did I spell scales wrong? I probably spelled scales wrong. Give me a second, because... Oh boy. It's an awesome.
Yo,
Hey,
how's it going, bro?
I'm just about to get things started. I just need to figure out some stuff because some commands are a bit on the weird side.
What you playing?
I'm actually debuting EFED right now.
You want to put that in dummy terms, or?
Basically, I'm making my own version of WWE in 2K19.
Well, I'm dying currently. It's 97 degrees.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know it's bad when the fan's pushing out hot air.
Wow.
Like, I think I'm actually harder with the fan on than if I was just, like, off. Yeah. So how are you holding up?
We just got this thing started, but I think I may have messed up some commands, so, that...
I'm in heat-wise, but okay.
Oh. I'm fine. I have a fan, like, pointing at me from the other side of the room, and I'm in a corner, so I can just... So it's just like a miniature tornado right next to me.
Oh, okay. It's not fresh, cold air, but circulating air that's not, like, 97 degrees, apparently.
Yeah. Back cow, thank you for the 100 bits.
No, bat cow cheer.
Hog!
X100.
Thank you for the 100 bits, dude.
I probably actually, like, should start watching a stream on my phone, so I can actually, like, have some clue what's going on.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Oh boy. What? Well, we got off to a odd start. I was hoping that these all would work, that the currency and everything would work. But I'm pretty sure the sound effects should work. Please don't. So I know I made these commands. There's the usual. There it goes. So the sound effects work. We have that. We get some of the other
when
ones.
when we get like the VTuber squad going, bro.
That's gonna be a while away. Got the holy shit chance. We got the... Oh my god.
Is Debon Dragon Boy, bro?
And I feel like I should have made a list of the commands I have over here. But yeah, there are a bunch of there's mainly those three that work right now. And there's a few others, like if you hit exclamation point back, exclamation point BRB. I'm gonna just skip to the next song on that one because that made me feel like everything was going wrong for some reason. Okay. Unless you figure it all out.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't worry for now. I mean, it'll come up like, eventually, like when you actually need it. So yeah.
Hopefully. So taking that all in, I think there's enough of me talking. There's enough of me stalling on the starting screen. I think it's time that we get into it right here, and we start DKW.
Donkey Kong.
Yes, it's Donkey Kong Wrestling. How did you know?
I mean, it wasn't obvious by the name alone. Like, come on, man.
You're right. I should have seen that. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DKW, the grand debut of a show that hopefully we can keep, we can keep it going.
That's right, folks. This Sunday, pay us $500 in real money, and we will let you watch this Twitch stream, just like actual wrestling.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not wrong.
I mean, you're not. But yeah, first match of the night, we have a familiar face and a unfamiliar face. So, really quick, I'm gonna just run down what's going on right here. We all know Phantom. If you've seen Voodoo Doll Wrestling and you've seen some other federations, you've seen my call Phantom. You've seen him almost everywhere. But his opponent, standing across the ring, you may not be introduced to. Let me introduce to you Thin Bone Jabron. Yes, I did have a lot of fun making that name, and I did laugh for several hours upon finishing this character. Thin Bone is new to the world of wrestling and is hoping that by jumping in the deep end of the pool, he will be forced to learn how to swim. The better way of putting it...
One win.
Maybe. Basically, he is looking to make a name for himself by going up against the best talent that he could find. But we'll get a bit more into that when we get to his entrance. Right now, we have this guy.
Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat himself.
Yes, the bootleg Sub-Zero.
He's from the old movie.
Yeah, he's it was from the first draft of the movie, but they had to scrap it because Hollywood wasn't very open to the idea. But yeah, that is the backstory of I'm kidding. But Phantom, a little bit you should know about him. Started on the indie scene in America, went overseas to Japan, and spent a good 6 years learning, running the ropes, and getting the absolute life kicked out of him. But in those 6 years, he has picked up a vast majority of skills. His high flying, his striking, and his submission, all on point. You've probably seen a few matches yourself. And I can tell you one thing, when he steps in a ring, there's this eerie presence because no one really knows what he's thinking. He apparently likes to keep quiet backstage. Don't know why, but that's something we'll probably figure out later. But now his opponent...
What happened to his mask?
He takes it off.
Bro, COVID. Like, yo, put the thing back on.
Shit, you're right. I had to violate him for that. But next, we got Thin Bone Jabron. Like I said before, he is new to the world of pro wrestling, hoping that if he dives in a pool of sharks, he'll be forced to level up from the guppy he is into a great white. But this is in another universe. Yes, that is true. I was
seriously hoping he would trip on his way in.
Honestly, that'd be great. But yes, he's new to wrestling. I've said it tons of times by now. He is looking to make a name for himself by going up against the best he can find. And hopefully, well, learning to swim the hard way. Phantom in one corner, Thin Bone in the other. Let's get this started. Oh, Jesus. Immediately out the gate, Phantom hits him with a cutter. But a kick out of one from Thin Bone.
And he is showing the crowd why it's called Thin Bone.
Yep. But that emblem on his back never... Oh, Jesus! Up on the shoulders and down with a cutter.
God, Lord.
I think Phantom's looking to end this one a bit early. And the pump handle thunder shot near the center of the ring.
Yo, what's that?
Quick into a pin. And that's the match.
Yo, can I get my money back for this? Like, I wanted to see a fight, not a manslaughter. Good Lord. That was a whole, like, I think that was actually like under a minute.
I do believe that was under a minute. First match in DKW. I guess we Thimbone offering a hand, and Phantom, good show of sportsmanship, taking the hand.
He actually crushed his hand while he did all of that. There was no sportsmanship there.
Yes, it was covered by the music, but we could hear the subtle cracking of his hand. The winner of this match, Phantom, the first match in DKW, showing why he belongs. And Thinbone. He shows know how to treat a guy and make it quick. That's one way to put it. Yeah, that was a quick match. Also, let me know if at any point the music gets a bit too loud. I accidentally moved my stick there. But yeah, let me know at any point if it gets a bit too loud. I could try to lower it a bit. Right now I'm using Epidemic, so everything's a bit I'm still trying to figure out like the sound and everything. So if anyone has any like critiques, I'm always open to them. Next up, we got Carter Miles against Thinbone. Thinbone, he's gonna be busy tonight. He's gonna have a bunch of matches, basically solidifying people in DKW. This man, Carter Miles. Now, I don't think anyone will really have seen Carter Miles. I don't really hear any music. It might be very low. Oh. Give me a sec to try to adjust that. Yep, you can see this man right here. Carter Miles making his debut in DKW.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot for Thinbone Joan over here. You know, if I were in a crowd, I would not be placing bets on this man whatsoever. You are going to lose your money, folks. I'm not a financial advisor, but does not look the brightest idea.
Thinbone Jabron taking on an MMA fighter, from what I'm aware of. Carter has spent a lot of time in the MMA circuit, mostly going through combat sports, and made the switch to professional wrestling. Pretty much been able to establish himself heavily on the indie scene. We're looking to see what he can do against Thinbone as he makes his debut, and as I try to figure out why sounds are being weird.
I look out at Dulip Thinbone's bravado. He sure is not giving up like the back of his shirt says.
That is true.
Will he die, however? Most likely. Again, I have like zero faith in this fighter. Like, we're supposed to be unbiased here, but oh my god, like that last fight was actually a minute.
Last fight, he did not last very long. You are correct. Hopefully that fixed the sound a bit. There's the bell. Carter immediately meeting Thinbone in the corner. Whips him around, hits him with a hard knee to start it off. Up, here we go.
Why does every hit this man takes look critical?
He's learning the first thing, hitting the mat and selling. So that's good. Carter tried to pick Thinbone up. Thinbone out the back door. Now hits him with a chop. Carter returns the favor.
Ooh.
Now he lifts him up. Death Valley driver.
And he takes it back.
Pulls him back up. Count of two. And a kick out from Thinbone. Thinbone not going down as easily. Now Carter kicks in the knee, runs to the ropes, and hits him with the last shot. I think he calls that move. We got one, we got two, we got three. Carter Miles making a name for himself. I see a bunch of quick matches, but I think Thinbone is slowly picking up the pace, slowly getting used to a ring. He didn't instantly lose at the first fall, so it's progress nonetheless.
Yeah.
So maybe this whole dive in the deep end strategy of his is actually working. He might be floating a bit. Regardless of what the plan may be, Carter Miles making quick work. Well, I mean, you can say it was a merc, but anyways, making quick work of Thin Bone and establishing himself right here in our second match of the night.
Well, I think we got one more last thing to do. Calling all the heavyweights, all of them. Go to Fast and Furious. You want to get Thin Bone over here. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw people into the shark festival to make sure they don't swim. So
that is a way to do it. Moving on to our next match, where I have to set up some stuff here for the other half. Now, this man right here.
And Thin Bone's just running the gauntlet today, isn't he?
He is. He's living up to that moniker on his back of never give up. For a new wrestler in the world of professional wrestling, Thin Bone really is. Well, he has the stamina. You can give it that much.
Can't say he doesn't.
He just needs to gain the endurance.
What is good, Senpai?
Hey, Tiny Gay Senpai, how are you?
Look, I have learned on Twitch not to say full names, so I'm just gonna shorten everyone's. I'm not getting caught lacking.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. I will say this. Why do you do this?
Making his way to the ring.
Maybe Thin Bone thinks he has something to prove.
Weighing in at 300.
I can tell you one thing.
Bulldozer Dwayne.
In reality, Thin Bone just bet against himself. I just hope you know that.
One thing I will say, I think the only thing that needs to be said about this man, Dwayne, he is, in all rights of the term, a monster.
We're gonna say Rock.
Well, that too. He's not someone you would want to be in a ring with. One thing I've heard a lot on the indie scene is that anyone who's ever stepped to him usually, well, they end up feeling the wrath of the Titan, so to speak.
I'm dying also. It's 97 degrees Fahrenheit out here.
Yep, it is a very hot day. Extremely hot. It's like 99 over here.
But not as hot as it is in the ring.
Nice. Nice transition.
Thanks, bro.
Picking this up quick.
And his opponent from Limbo.
And Thin Bone is, I have no clue what he did right there, but yeah, he's coming in hot.
He is. All things considered, I think Thin Bone is just, he has the stamina to go, but he just needs to gain the endurance, the strength, and well, some more training.
And the medical insurance.
And the medical insurance. There's also that. Yeah, there's definitely the medical insurance.
Man, the crowd seems to love this guy.
They really do. Crowd loves an underdog.
Yeah, what can you say?
Thin Bone quickly making a name for himself. Thin Bone, Dwayne in a ring. Let's see how this goes. And oh god, Dwayne just running over Thin Bone and just unloading.
Jugular, oh my!
Just unloading on Thin Bone.
And they're kicking the back.
Looks like Dwayne's actually gonna give him some space to get up. Thin Bone hits off a kick. Looks like he's in the driver's seat a little bit here. Dives under.
Oh.
Tries to go for an elbow, but gets blocked by the big man. And oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did Dwayne learn a hook style? Like, what is this?
Hits him with a single F5, and that's gonna be it.
Yep, under a minute. Thin Bone.
All we're gonna say is that we don't know what he does in his free time. Congratulations to Dwayne. Jesus Christ, running roughshod. Thin Bone lasted a bit longer in this match than he did in the others.
No, he didn't. Don't lie to him. That was a manslaughter.
Well, who can defeat Thin Bone the fastest? I'm gonna actually have to go over like the tapes of this.
I think it was Dwayne.
I think it might have
Like,
been.
I know it wasn't the last guy.
Uh-oh. Backhow may have bet his life savings on the wrong guy.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Backhow, I told you before the match started, do not battle this man.
Backhow is always there for the underdog. You can't blame him. Oh boy. Mistress is getting the spanking hammer. Give me a second.
That
was the first round of matches, solidifying our NPCs. The non-playable characters that will take up some of the roster space. I'll switch over to the Be Right Back screen as we get these other matches underway.
And let's have a quick moment from our sponsors.
Air.
Yeah, air.
Hydration. Those are our sponsors for this week.
Yo, shout out to the Flint, Michigan lead pipes, keeping us hydrated all the time.
Oh no. Oh boy. Alright. Next.
Yo, wait, a water bottle shaped Mjolnir sounds hot. I might need that.
Boy. That next match is going to be this guy taking on
So out of the last couple fights we saw, who do you think left the biggest impression outside of Thin Bone?
Well, outside of Thin Bone, I will say I did have my eyes on Carter a bit. Besides a little bit of counters from Thin Bone, he pretty much clocked him with a knee and that was over. I'm not sure about the strength of Thin Bone, but I think it speaks more to the strength of that knee Carter hit him with.
True, respectful, and I gotta give props on him in Dwayne. Hit him with the hood style. That's some Bronx stuff right there. Like I don't know where he trained at, but it clearly was not wasn't an ordinary school.
Clearly, Dwayne came into dominating. Well, you saw him come and go, and was very quick with his work, very meticulous. Made sure to get the match over and not spare any time.
Man said, "Look, I got someplace to be at 5 o'clock. We got to hurry this up." And remember, people, if you're liking the stream, make sure to click that follow button. It costs you nothing to do. And you can get notifications of his other streams that he'll do.
Yep. Honestly, that is why I have people here. I don't feel comfortable saying that. I don't know why, but I just don't. So, yep.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. Don't say it then.
And Lucy. Okay.
I gotta say though, I really hope fall starts soon.
Yeah. It is just boiling outside.
Yeah, again, I will never understand why people like summer. Like, this is actually like the worst season, in my opinion. I gotta pay extra for the electric bill. I can no longer sit comfortably for like more than 5 minutes. Like, it's a nightmare out here. Facts, yo, Halloween, yo, can we skip straight to winter? For winter, it's got to be at least the number 2 season, in my opinion. Because spring has pollen. Pollen sucks.
True.
Like, actually,
especially if you have allergies, it does.
Yeah,
it does
which
get
I
pretty
do.
bad.
So I'm biased on that purpose still.
True.
That's when it starts getting hot. Also, for fall, get a jacket. You're good. You got Halloween. You got Thanksgiving. You got what other holidays are there? You got holidays that aren't important, but you take time off school. Winter though, winter you get that fresh snow. This is wake up a nice cold day with a cup of coffee or some tea. Look outside, some hot cocoa. See the like fresh snow over the trees. Looks beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he is correct.
Now it's beautiful until you got to clean up that driveway though. Then it's kind of a nightmare.
Then it's just like, oh, okay then.
But I will not act like I ain't make a couple paychecks by cleaning some driveways, so I can't even hate.
Yeah. I see what you mean by that.
I don't know. Like, apparently, like, you're supposed to like the season you're born in. I was born in spring, but like, I hate spring and summer. Well, I don't hate spring, but I hate summer. I'm not okay with spring. Like, I'm moderately okay with it.
I was born
Like,
in winter. I was born in winter, but weird enough, like I'm not very good in the cold.
Yeah, like you're supposed to like. I think we were born like the opposite months. Like, yeah, I think I got my air month by accident.
All right.
Alex, someone said, how often do you think you're gonna stream wrestling?
I think my idea of streaming it is pretty much gonna be probably every week on Tuesday, starting at 5. Like if I see like there's a big enough like reaction to it, I feel like I'm definitely gonna keep this up because
Yep.
I'm always
Tuesday.
Yep, because I'm always a big fan of like wrestling in general. So like being able to kind of like have something there for wrestling, I always wanted to do. So I feel like I'm gonna try to keep this up on like Tuesdays at around 5 my time, which is it's gonna be different depending everyone's time because I'm Eastern. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm considering doing this like week after week. Like sometimes I may not be there on Tuesday, so I might have to like I might not be able to do the show on Tuesdays, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to get like a show out every Tuesday. Plus, if I get like the betting and everything up, I feel like this could be really fun. So,
See, Tiny Gay Senpai knows this up. Summer is gross, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you sweat for no reason. Winter, you get that Christmas and that winter break. And I'm in college, so that winter break's actually like a whole couple months. Like, bro, summer is just like there's no benefit to summer other than like summer break when you're a kid. But I'm not a kid anymore.
all right. Next half of the show, we'll get underway. We're gonna have our first call match here.
One more time, shout outs to our sponsors. Air. Gotta love that air, bro. Shout out to the trees that make the air too.
Now that we have that plug all settled, gonna come back for another half of the show. Let me switch on over here. Music stopped and now I'm...
And the crowd is hyped up, as we can see.
Yep.
We got Thin Bone versus the KFC mascot reject, apparently.
Alright. This next match is a call that was actually submitted to us prior to the show.
Please let me say this one.
Go ahead.
And in the right and in the left, we got Thin Bone McJoan weighing in at 90 pounds. And on the right, we got El Pollo Di Diabolo.
Polo. I was about to start this show, and then Polo introduced himself to me backstage.
Yeah, he's actually not part of the wrestling like circuit. He's kind of like broken one day.
He introduced himself to me backstage, showed me some of his tapes, and I decided, this guy, we have to have him on the show. Now, here's the thing. Hear me out. I do recognize that we have a guy dressed as a chicken on the show. But believe me when I tell you, I've seen some of this guy's tapes. I've seen some of his abilities. I've seen some of his style. It definitely 100% fit in here on DKW. And I'm actually excited for this match. I'm really excited to get this match underway.
But I have a question for you. Has anyone ever seen his face?
Limbo, weighing in at 150 pounds.
I will be honest.
The ladies' man, Adam.
When he first introduced himself to me, he did keep the chicken hoodie and mask on. Now, I'm not one to judge by appearances. It did confuse me a bit, but I was willing to give him a shot in the ring after seeing his tapes.
Okay, well, now time to see if the chicken will fight or flight.
Our usual guy, Thin Bone, trying to pick up the ropes a bit. I mean, it seems like he's slowly getting the hang of being in a ring. I can only imagine.
I mean, I'll say I think he's lasting a bit longer. I can actually get the stopwatch one if he didn't want this time.
And now, his opponent making his debut match in DKW.
From the pits
Walking in
of
with all that
hell,
swagger, too.
weighing in at 278 pounds, the Devil Bird.
The Devil Bird, otherwise known as Polo del Diablo. A man that I think honestly needs no introduction. I've seen this guy's tapes. I've seen what he's able to do, and I am honestly shocked. Half the stuff I've seen in his tapes are all things that I think we can use in DKW, and I'm hoping we'll see some of that offense here in this match and a bit later tonight as we get more competitive matches going.
This man's aura is just menacing. He is definitely on that JoJo energy.
The lights may be red, but I'm telling you, that's not the only thing. You look at this man, it is an intimidation factor. Like you said, this guy, he has an aura about him. And that's what I liked so
and
much.
he got the fire coming with the ring.
Even though he's dressed like a chicken, he has a menacing aura. You don't know what it is at first, but when you get past the chicken costume and all that, you just feel it. The moment he walks in the room, you feel it. And a small of fried chicken on him. Yeah, and a small smell of fried chicken, yeah. There's also a fried chicken smell on him. I can't really explain that part, but Thin Bone, Polo del Diablo. Yeah, they get this match underway. Immediately pops him up with a Hurricane Rana.
Ooh. And a kick to the face, too. And a kick to the stomach. Yeah, El Pollo ain't playing.
He is not playing in the slightest. Oh, and a double leg drop.
Good. Delicious.
You tell he's hits him with a super kick. I think I saw a tooth fly out. And now taking him for a swing here.
I saw some blood fly. Forget it too.
Swinging him around and around. Letting him
fly.
fly.
Throw him to the crowd. Throw him to the crowd. Oh.
The crowd seems to be on Polo's side of the match. And that's going to be the winning shot.
I don't think they care about the underdog anymore. So, El Pollo clearly showing us that he ain't no chicken despite wearing a costume.
Obviously, he went into this in the driver's seat. And I don't think Thimbo was ready. He got that whiff of fried chicken and got confused. And from there, it was just all over.
You can't see Papa sponsors now since he's winning.
Honestly, I have no clue.
And Thimbo just rolled up the arena. It's kind of pathetic, like, not gonna lie.
I think Polo went he really did go all out to end this quick. Let Thimbo get absolutely no offense. I thought Thimbo was gonna mount a comeback when he tried to go for the swing, but you just saw him get his head taken off by Polo's super kick. So, yeah, this guy right here, I don't think you should mess around with him. I could definitely see him taking the top rank in this division.
Yeah, and I'm certainly going vegan after that match. I'm not trying to have this man pull up on me.
All right, now we're gonna throw it over to the ladies of DKW.
Ooh, give it up.
Now, I feel like I should start saying a lot right now, right? I start saying a lot about wrestling in general, women's wrestling and stuff like that, but I don't think I need to say anything. We all know what we're thinking. We all have an idea. We all know women's wrestling easily could beat out men's wrestling. All we need to do is find some talent that could do it. And I'm sure one of these two could do it. Both new to DKW, both here.
Making her way to the ring from New York, the prodigy, Maggie.
Misty, not from Pokemon, mind you. Not from Pokemon.
Not from Pokemon, mind you. Now, here's the thing. Misty, also new to pro wrestling. pretty much had the same idea as Thin Bone, but the thing is, she's a bit on the different side.
Can she actually fight?
She can put up a fight. I've seen her in a ring, but apparently the Buried is a nickname given to her by some classmates.
Oh.
So I don't know much. What I do know,
And maybe she's the one doing the burying for all we know.
true. It's always a possibility. I'm gonna be surprised if Thin Bone isn't taken away in an ambulance after the end, at the end of the night. Honestly,
a body bag. Forget
I'm
an
gonna have to
ambulance.
look.
From Seattle, Washington.
Next we got Amaya the Nightheart. Not gonna lie, that is a very, very cool name.
Amaya Neihart, a scrapper, if I've ever seen one. I saw her at a amateur wrestling event, right? I was there, you know, minding my own. And I see her, and I see the control she has over an opponent in the ring. Her style, striking, submission, all around, she's going for the knockout when she gets in a ring.
I'm not gonna lie, she's giving me some Tifa vibes right now, some Tekken vibes, but I feel it, I respect it.
True. One thing I will say is that I'm interested to see which way this match goes.
It's anyone's game. We have not seen any of these fighters here take this is their first round, so you know, fair game here. We haven't seen anyone.
Yep, someone's gonna gain their first win in DKW. Let's see who it will be. Oh, and Amaya immediately
With no rush down.
taking the arm and now just going after Misty.
Did not give Misty a second to even like.
Oh God, and Amaya already measuring her up, brings her in.
A certain
And the
dominance.
Midnight Rampage dropping her right on her head.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Pulling her out towards the
And she's
center of
going
the
back
ring,
for
going for the
more.
pin. 1, we got 2, and that's the match.
I think we got a new fan favorite here.
I honestly think we do. But during her entrance, it didn't seem like the crowd took much of a liking to Amaya. I will say that. I heard a combination of cheers and boos. So while there's a definite following, there's definitely a few people that aren't on the same page.
That was a mama ass whooping right there. That was a black mama ass whooping right there.
Here is your winner.
Might be the same for Misty.
Amaya.
True. Amaya Knight with her first win in DKW.
And the crowd is loving her.
True. She's very happy with her first win. Maybe I could go back and see who got the quickest match. I can give him the world record.
So I think it's her now.
Honestly. Alright. Moving on to our next match. After a showing from Amaya Knight, Missy's gonna have to pull double duty today.
Sands?
Oh lord. So,
Oh, my DKW Danny.
if you've seen MEW, a show ran by Zortz the Goblin, you may have seen this woman right here, Danny Weaver. She has gone out and she has made a name for herself. One thing I will say, and I feel like I feel like it's better if I save this for when she enters the ring. I think her entrance might be able to prove me right in
Making
that.
her way to the ring from New
And what
York,
I
say glowing eyes
the
over.
Prodigy,
Oh, Lord.
Maggie.
Misty heading back out here, showing that Thin Bone isn't the only one with stamina to keep going.
Gotta say she could walk the walk, but can she talk the talk? After last round, I don't think so. And I don't think the crowd thinks so either. But who knows? Prove me wrong.
Honestly, it could be a combination. Theater wrestling, trying to make their names. But I think this woman right here, her name speaks for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Weaver. I will say one thing. She's made a name for herself for her, and I don't use this word loosely, her somewhat chaotic style. She has a certain style about her that just kind of takes all the chaos she can and just puts it in the ring. It's a, oh lord.
Oh, I'm sorry. She looks like Sans. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. She has a combination of high-flying strikes, grounded maneuvers, ring general, and really just all around her, and not like taking
And
anything
her
away.
opponent, from Long Island, New York, Danny.
Okay, come on. She got glowing eyes too, man. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, Danny Weaver having her first match over here in DKW. And immediately going all around and takes her down.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not kind of from Missy there, but no. And a kick to the back. Make sure she knows.
Kicks her in the stomach. Now going for a pump handle driver down on the neck.
Oh, no.
Ref a little bit too slow to get down to the count. But all the same, the match ends.
Can I get an exhibition match between Stinbone and Herb real quick? Because it's not looking good at the moment.
Honestly, if I could, I would. Maybe one of them get their first win. Everyone's going for world record pace.
Facts.
Apparently.
And the demon or something? Because
I think Danny said bye, Felicia. Yeah,
And good sportsmanship, yeah.
Good sportsmanship, a good showing from both. Misty definitely taking some away from the two matches she's been in. And now going on to our next match. This is going to be our first, I think, competitive match. Because, I got a text and I'm very scared. Because after the match with Dwayne and Thinbone, I had a message from an anonymous number that said, give him a match, give me another match, or I will fold you.
Well, I was going to ask if it was a sponsor, but no, never mind. Yeah, give him the match.
So, I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell who it would be. And, I did not want to get folded. You know, like origami. So, naturally, Dwayne, Carter Miles, this is going to be our first match where I think it's not going to be one way. I don't think it will. I honestly think this match can go back and forth either way.
And Dwayne coming in from the depth of hell itself, ready to fuck some skulls up.
Yep. I'm pretty sure his debut against Bob. I said Bob.
Yeah, he did get bopped, you right?
I'm pretty sure his debut with Thinbone pretty much told you everything you needed to know. This guy's a threat. He is scary, and honest to God, I have only seen 2 people beat this man through tapes and everything.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know, and I don't know if I could really say their names because they don't look the same as they did when they first entered that ring. So new ID photos had to be taken after. They may have taken the chance to change their name so they don't have him on their tail.
Oh, well, if they could beat him, I'm not trying to see what they can do to me then.
Yeah. I will say that for sure. And now we got the next guy coming out. Carter Miles, again, you saw him earlier. Nothing more to say about this guy except I think he might have what it takes to at least walk out this match. I'm gonna say that.
Like you said earlier, this is definitely the fairest match we've had so far, about 50-50 on both sides.
Weighing in at
Sure.
245 pounds.
Now,
Carter
the obvious
Miles.
weight and height advantage do belong to Dwayne. But I feel like the speed and the agility factor definitely go in Carter Miles' way. So like, right now I'm trying to think. I think this, I honest to God can't predict. Now, the obvious bet is to go on the bigger guy, right? But we've seen tons of times in wrestling where the smaller guy is able to pull out a win. The smaller guy is able to take it and go. So, really, I can't call out anything. Oh, God! Carter, I think, tried to go for a spear. Dwayne blocked it with his knee. Hits him with a kick to the back. Now, Carter back up. Hits him with the spear the second time, though.
Got him in the shin too, I think, in revenge.
And now trying to keep the big guy grounded. Hits him up the strength.
Oh!
Of Carter Miles, and now Carter
Big things from the small packages. I saw that, bro.
now starting to take over, but
Dwayne
Dwayne outpowers him. And now just working on the right arm of Miles.
And he just got the drop kick for a second.
Looks like Dwayne's gonna go for a bit of a submission.
The one you
Carter
can't kill the
Miles.
man. We're live on TV, bro. Stop it.
Oh, slips out the back door immediately. Carter kicks him in the gut, brings him in. Oh, and drops him on that knee.
Boom, shakalaka.
Trying to get some momentum on his side. Now aiming for the legs of the big man. If a big man can't walk, can he really fight?
You're only as good as you are if you're mobile, if you're that big. But for grounded, you're just a turret, basically. Sentry.
Basically,
Really
Carter seems to be doing very well for himself. And now just laying the hands on the big man.
Make sure he knows who's in charge and who's boss in this situation right here. Gotta love it, gotta love it.
Honestly, gotta love it. Now Carter going in for that first pin of the match. And a kick out at one from Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne's not going on without a fight. We've seen this man before.
We've seen it. Now Carter tries to hit him with a lariat. Dwayne goes under, picks him up on the shoulders, and sends him down. Right into the mat.
You know it's hard when the screen checks itself, fans.
Carter counters with a boot, hits him with a jumping clothesline, kicks right back up to his feet. Carter Miles is not playing around in the slightest. Picks him up in a Death Valley driver.
Folks, is that it? Is that it? He's getting back up. Oh, he gets back up. It looks like he was gone there for a couple seconds.
Carter tries to go in for the knee. Dwayne hits a back elbow. A bit of the meeting there. Not really sure what happened, but looks like Dwayne took the damage from that. Carter Miles trying to go for a clothesline. Jesus!
Oh, and he's out the ring!
It's sent flying to the outside.
I will say,
And
though,
now, oh God, why is the big man
oh,
on the
no!
What? Big guy should not fly like that, but he missed.
Yeah,
and Carter Miles gonna hit him with a tiger suplex.
Carter saw the gates open right there.
Carter now locking in an armbar, trying to get the big man to tap out. Well, he tapped though. It looks like Dwayne's gonna shuffle his way out, and now just laying on right hands.
I will say though, again, it looks like Dwayne's biggest weakness is his stamina. As you saw earlier, it looked like he was losing out there for a couple seconds.
Oh God, but sends Carter Miles about 10 feet in the air.
You wouldn't believe based on what just happened there, but
Brings
trust
him
me,
up and
he's a losing
hits
turn.
him with that F5. We got one. We got two, but a kick out by Carter Miles at 2. Dwayne cannot believe that.
Yeah, I mean, like, this here, like, this, like, face he made right there, it's here to shock and disgust.
True. But now, oh God, the big guy's going back.
He's going
up
back
to
on the ring.
Going up to the top.
Come on, man, he's already down. He's already down.
Looking at
Kill him.
Carter Miles, calling him to his feet. Oh,
Carter,
tries to come
move
down with
the
the
way.
elbow. Carter dodges out the way, hits him with a
Keep someone
clothesline.
down.
Now Carter Miles showing off a bit of hip strength. This right here is the kind of matches we were looking forward to all night. Hits him with a hard German suplex. What? Suplex. It wasn't the German variety.
Oh, sorry.
And a Death Valley driver. We're not going to address my fuck up there. But a bit too close to the ropes. Dwayne gets out of it. Now Carter Miles stomping on that arm, trying to work on the big man, trying to figure out what he has to do. And looks like the crowd is hyped up to hell and back. Right behind
Carter's
him.
taking more hits than I thought he would. He's taking these like a champ.
Yep, and he's returning the favor to the
like
big
Dwayne's
man.
built like a truck, and he's still taking it.
Dwayne slips out the back leg. Amity Affliction fan, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, a pop-up Hurricane Rana from Carter to Dwayne. Looks like Carter right now is in the driver's seat trying to figure out what he has to do. And a curb stop to the big man. Now Carter from the corner measuring the Titan. Thought I followed you already. It's cool, Amity. And hits him! Sunset DDT! Into the pin! Could that be it? We got 1! We got 2! And a kick out from the big man!
I take back what I said about endurance. This man's got an energizer battery right there.
Right, I'm gonna be honest for you. I was waiting for your show and I was like, where is he? Oh boy. Oh, hits him with the knee! I think Dwayne got busted open! We got 1! We got 2! And Carter Miles is added to the list. Woo! Of men to survive a war with the big man.
And Dwayne definitely is going to be after his man now for the rest of his career.
Carter very proud of himself with that win, overcoming an actual colossal titan. It doesn't look like Dwayne's.
This might be the Dragon of the Ring for a minute.
Oh, it doesn't look like Dwayne's too happy about that.
Not at all. Not. Oh, and his skull's busted, I think.
Bleeding from the head. A hell of a match between these two. Carter Miles comes out on top after an absolute slugfest.
Like we said, folks, just because he was a smart person there doesn't mean they was gonna lose off the bat. It's all about what you can do in the ring, first of all.
Yep. One thing I will say, I am surprised. In my head, I thought I had that going completely differently. I had that like whole match going a completely different direction.
I was just pretty surprised that Carter took all these hits from Dwayne.
True.
Yeah, like that's just my biggest surprise right there. I guess, like we said earlier, I didn't think one person like had it in particular, but you know, it's just that like alone.
True. Absolutely. I will say that was surprising to me the whole way through. I did not expect Carter Miles to come up with the win. Like, it was very back and forth, but all things considered, I expected Miles to be on like the back front of it. I expected him to be probably on the closer to the back end of the fight, you know? Like, because of the obvious size advantage, but you saw it right there. Carter Miles was able to overcome the adversity and pull out a huge win.
Yep. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while we're on that PR backswing, let's give another shout out to one of our sponsors. Shout outs to Winter for being a cool month. Season.
No, you said it. You're not allowed to undo that. You are being caught slacking in 4K.
Yo, Winter can be whatever it wants to be. It's 2021, bro.
I mean, yeah, you're right, I guess.
Now, if you excuse me, though, I do gotta take a couple steps out. I gotta go eat and drink some water.
Yeah.
I might be back later, though, if you're still on.
Yeah, I'll probably be still on because I gotta do some stuff. I'm gonna try to organize some stuff. I might do it live.
Alright, folks, hope you enjoyed the co-commentary from me. That one, Trainer 46. Hope you have a good one. Drink water, brush your teeth, and shower. That's all I got.
Hey, that's a direct order.
Bye.
Thanks for being here, man.
No problem, bro. No problem. Anytime.
Alright. Now, I just need a second as I get through and try to set up some other matches here tonight. Match there. Just gonna have those matches. Why not? Really quick, to those watching on the stream, how do you feel about maybe some celebrity matches? Some matches with some real characters to pat out the time. Because I may have pulled some calls behind the scenes and gotten some talent from other places to make their appearance here. Sorry you don't have all your wrestlers yet. Damn, Halo is killing PCs. Don't worry about it, honestly. I know it's like 99 over here, and from what I remember in the last like few days, you guys had to deal with like over 100-degree weather. So really, you don't gotta worry about that. Take all the time you need. Like take all the time you need. I just hope you guys are all right in that heat wave. I've been both on PS4 and PC. Oh. Let me know where I can get them. I can have them come. I don't have a PC. I mean, anything with the that's all right, Amity. I could see if I could try to pull some wrestlers, maybe. Might take me a bit, but I'll see if I can try to get some wrestlers to go cross. Go steal one. I mean, it's always there. Yeah, like Mr. said. Like, you have one on Gabi Show. If you have your wrestler like anywhere, and you can't like re-upload them on PC, just let me know and I'll go to look up the hashtag to get some. We're always looking for talent here on DKW, so if you have any wrestlers like upload anywhere and you can't upload DKW specifically, just let me know and I'll go out, I'll look for them, I'll bring them over, I'll make sure they're 100 overall and everything. Then we can get your debut matches going. As you saw earlier, Thin Bone and Misty, they have a lot of stamina, so they're able to do it. Yeah, Victoria's in Gabi's show and in Vu's PC show. Cool. Let me know if they're fully uploaded or are they just on the shows. Because if they're fully uploaded, I could just go and get them downloaded now, and we can do some debut matches mixed in with the combat. Here in DKW, we're open. We're always looking for some more talent. Fill out the roster a bit. Yeah. Vu's PC show was the one that crashed and then everything got like wiped. I remember, I think at one point I talked to him about it and I asked if like the characters he had uploaded were still up. I think the wipe may have gotten them. So just they'll rod him and call him a lady. Are you guys talking about the triple power bomb or a different move?
triple power bomb, the other triple. And help his coach. Oh, come help his girls. Oh boy. Yeah. Honestly, I watched a lot of other shows where like as soon as there's like 3 people halfway through it, just triple power bomb. Like you could really fill out a bingo card up with that. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I always found that odd. Cause like, yeah, it does get annoying. One thing I remember was that I think I remember when I first started playing 2K19, I realized that like if it's a male wrestler and they have the triple power bomb and they have 2 other female like managers, the wrestler doesn't get disqualified, the managers just get ejected. But if it's like a women's match and then the manager's a male, when he jumps in for the triple power bomb, that's a DQ. I never understood that part of it. Like, I feel like it would have just been easier to do the same thing, just have them ejected. Yeah. Weird though. Like they do that a lot, and I was always like confused about that. Dizul, do you think you can let me know what hashtag it is to find your wrestlers? You could just be mean to the guys. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is also coming from the same game that says girls can't bleed, so yeah, I guess, yeah. NWOW, all right. Be Melissa Ewing. Got it. Melissa Ewing. Got it. My second is ready. Technically, was just gonna let Mjolnir mess around with his outfit when she had the chance. You need another one right now. Again, like I know you guys are like in the thick of it right now in terms of heat. You guys can just like take all the time you need, honestly. I mean, this isn't gonna be a one and done show. I'm gonna try to do this every week, so you have time. Take all the time you need. Here. There we go. Here, there you are. So, all right. Where are you? All right. Xbox One and PC share wrestlers? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can. Honestly, sometimes I wish that like 2K would just have one big server where they'll get uploads from like all 3 platforms and then just put them in. So like if you're on PC, you can download somebody's from PS4 or Xbox. I wish that was the case. And make a lot of this like a lot easier. I thought Vu does a show on PC also. He used to. He had one going for a while, but then at one point I think it crashed and it wiped everything. Like all the data on the shows, the CAWS, the titles, like everything was just wiped. All the data was gone. So Vu decided like just to keep it between Xbox and PS4. It'd be nice if we could switch wrestlers between platforms easily. Yeah, it would be real nice. Honestly, that's one of the things I like have on my list of stuff to put in the next 2K game. Just like a united server, at least in like sharing CAWS and wrestlers and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff lost, so we decided to give up on PC and just decide to. That's why every once in a, I think when it first happened, he decided Saturday was just gonna be split between PS4 and Xbox. I think he still does that now on occasion. But yeah, the PC show got wiped, and I think the wipe hit some of the wrestlers he had uploaded. So yeah. That much, and I'm gonna get a hold of Bobby then for Victoria. Sure. Let me know when he uploads her, and I'll be sure to download her. I think that'll work. All right. Done setting up the matches. Get this all set. The music kicks up right at the perfect time. All right, we're gonna start the show. Alright. Getting into these rounds of matches. We're gonna have some a bit more competitive matches. So showing the match card. First, we have Phantom versus El Polo del Diablo. I think this one could be a really fun match. Next, we have Danny against Amaya Knight. We have a celebrities match, a bit of a celebrity match with Lance Archer and CM Punk. I managed to pull some strings and get them both in a ring. It did take a lot, but we got everything. We have a debut of Melissa Ewing, and we have in the main event Dwayne versus another celebrity wrestler, Will Ospreay. So with all that said, don't exit out, please. Don't do that. Let's get this first match underway. No back cows behind. Let's go chicken. All loaded up and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the matches. Phantom on his way to the ring at this time.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York.
Honestly, I'm expecting a lot from this match.
250 pounds, the Phantom.
Seeing these two styles, I'm actually excited to see some of the clashes that are gonna happen. Hoping this match lives up to my expectations as well as everybody else's. That guy was excited too, so was Mistress. Eventually, one of these days, we're gonna have to ask Phantom to speed up the entrance a bit. Everyone's favorite chicken from hell.
Weighing in at 278 pounds.
I just know.
The Devil Bird.
I just noticed the handle, chicken not cow. I just noticed that. I don't know why I just noticed that, but I just did. That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw both of these we saw both of these men debut earlier against Thin Bone, both making pretty quick work of the Jabron himself. I thought it was funny. Yeah, it fucking is. Both are making real quick work of the new guy. I definitely am looking forward to seeing these two clash. Both of these wrestlers have a somewhat ominous aura about them, usually whenever they step in a ring. So it's only right that we put two intimidating guys at the other end of the ring and sees which one English is hard today. What in the hell is going on? Jesus Christ. How to English, yeah. Someone link me that book. I'll definitely buy it. Take a read. Now we got this match underway. Polo immediately floats over, hits Phantom with a DDT. Polo right out the gates looks like he's in the driver's seat. Going for a chop, it looks like. Phantom tries to slide in, gets caught. Escapes with a punch to the gut. And now a collar and elbow tie up. Trying to tie it up here. Polo pushing Phantom to the ropes, sends him. Drop down and tries to go for a Hurricane Rana, but Phantom dodges out of the way and hits him with a forearm to the face. Now hanging him over the middle rope. An overhead strike. Now Phantom running up with a hell of a knee. Phantom immediately taking off to the top rope. Tries to hit the double stomp. Polo gets out of the way. Phantom dodges, hits him with a Snapdragon suplex. A lot of back and forth early on here. Now Phantom goes up, has him on the back, turns his head in, and drops him on the knee. Now into an early pin on Polo. You got a kick out of one from Hell's Chicken. I'm gonna go leave an alert. Thanks for the alert, Dazul. Hits him in the spine. Now Polo whipping Phantom over the top rope. Hits him in the gut. And a sunset power bomb on the floor. It looks like Phantom's gonna get up. spicy chicken. Spicy chicken indeed. Now Phantom's trying to fight back. It looks like Polo's pretty much keeping it in his ring. A lot of back and forth. I hope this does not end by a count out, because that would absolutely suck. Phantom, a Japanese arm drag. And now, trying to keep it in the driver's seat. Hits him! From the shoulders into a cutter, and now measuring. Hell's Chicken. Kicks him in the gut. Brings him up, and a thunder shot, center of the ring. Dang, my voice cracked a bit there. We got one, we got two, and a kick out by Polo. And so I'm surprised that Polo was able to keep it back. Now Polo throwing Phantom over his shoulder. Not sure if that's a Phantom or Phantom, but Polo sending him to the ropes, calling for it. Area code shot, fade tiger kick, hits him right in the face. Now going up to the top. Turns around. Oh! Tries to, Jesus. Oh, and now just combinations. Phantom resorting to strikes. You can see these two just switching up styles on the fly, trying to get the better of each other. There's now Phantom again in the driver's seat. Now Phantom's gonna try to take his turn at the top. Coming for Polo. Crossed guns. Off the top, tries to hit a Meteora. Polo sidesteps it. And now in the driver's seat on Phantom. Brings him to the center of the ring and looking to swing him. Jesus Christ. Make a tornado with all that force going in the ring right now. The crowd behind Polo in this one-on-one encounter between these two. Now Polo from the top. Oh, hops over Phantom. I think Polo may have overshot that, but drops the Phantom right on his neck. A lot of back and forth from this match right here, ladies and gentlemen. Double stomp. And a kick, but Phantom intercepts it. Dragon twist leg screw. Both of these two going at it. Not willing to give an inch to the other, and looks like the crowd is behind this action as well. Cheering for the both of them. Oh, but Phantom runs at him with a hard knee. Does go for a bit more, but Polo sweeps up the leg from under Phantom. And now Polo looking to go for a bit of submission game here. Bow and arrow lock on Phantom. Now just wringing out that back. Let's go of it. I think Phantom may have gotten out of it. Not without some back pain. Brings him up and hangs him up on the top rope. And now from the top, swings him over. Going for it again right here. Jesus Christ. And I think Phantom just got busted open. He is leaking. Now Polo again tried to go for that, I think, corkscrew moonsault. But Phantom getting out of the way again. Polo aiming for the head. Another DDT. I swear both of these guys live on the top rope. Both of these guys just live up both. And now picks him up. Wait, caught him in a powerbomb. Bridged it into the pin. Could that be it? We got two and a kick out from Polo. The chicken just wants to fly. He does. I don't know about you, but he's been flying for a while. And Phantom again using that knee neck breaker combo, trying to see if he can get ahead of Polo in this contest. Brings him up on the shoulders, but no, Polo counters. Hits Phantom with some elbows, brings him up, and a third time, looking for it. The area code shot. The crowd
half of them, I think, losing their voices, and hits the corkscrew moonsault from the top. Goes into a pin. We got one. We got two. Polo wins this one-on-one encounter against the Phantom. GG to Polo Del Diablo. This was a hell of a match between these two. Both high flyers in their own right. The spicy chicken comes out on top, but oh, it doesn't look like Phantom's all too happy about that. There's always next time, never. It always seems like a bloody match between our wrestlers. Yeah, yeah, honestly, I noticed that. Someone has to bleed by the time our matches are over. It's just always like that. Now throwing over to the ladies. We have Danny Weaver taking on Amaya Knight. Both of these wrestlers making their debut. Earlier tonight, we got to see a bit of their styles, a bit of Danny Weaver's chaotic energy in a ring, and a bit of Amaya Knight's striking, and all around just fucking strike-based game. We saw how quick she did in Misty. Let's see the match between these two. I can only imagine it's gonna be a barn burner. Bok, yo, Bok. Danny Weaver making her way to the ring. I think her debut was enough to say that she is probably what I would like to say. She might make a name for herself as the wild child of DKW. That may be her tagline. Bok moo.
Making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York, Danny the Prototype.
And according to JoJo, her name is the Prototype. Danny the Prototype. First name Danny, middle name The, and last name Prototype. Might have to talk to her about that. And I might have to take away the bottle of Chardonnay. Who gave her a bottle of Chardonnay? We'll handle that later.
And her
On her way.
from Seattle, Washington, Amaya.
Amaya Knight. Again, we saw her earlier tonight. Making quick work of Misty. Both of these ladies have a repertoire behind them. Honestly, I'm excited to see how they. Oh, getting tipsy, eh? I mean, apparently, Danny Weaver's new last name is Prototype, so yeah, I think we're getting a bit tipsy a bit early here. Don't know who gave JoJo the bottle of Chardonnay, but apparently she had a bottle. Gonna have to talk with everyone downstairs and make JoJo go to Alcoholics Anonymous. Maybe she can actually get some of it out of her system. Danny Weaver, Amaya Knight, and the ref rings the bell. Here we go. Oh God! Amaya Knight hitting Weaver with an immediate knee. Weaver combating back, hitting her with a clothesline. I feel like if that early 3 seconds is anything to tell, they are not holding anything back. Weaver picking Amaya Knight up and planting her in the ring. Amaya dodges that one. Dodges the second time. Hits her with a hard knee, folding her over. I think that shot was to the mouth. And now Amaya Knight showing more of that striking, scrapping style. And now Danny counters with a forearm. More clotheslines from Weaver. A whole lot of back and forth from these two. An elbow to the top of the head and another knee. Amaya Knight, I can say by most of her offense, is definitely looking to knock out or disable Danny. Weaver as now she starts stomping on that hand of Weaver. Jesus. I'm bringing Weaver up. Weaver breaks out, hits her with a European uppercut. And now whips her to the corner. Back first. Takes her head back, tries to lift her up. Amaya counters, hits her with a suplex. I think Weaver's foot may have caught the top rope. Any easier, but now Amaya Knight just slowly working down and breaking down the anatomy of Weaver as now she stomps on that arm again. I think Amaya may have had eyes on the match between Weaver and Misty. She's aiming a lot for those arms, and if, oh God, hits her with a knee straight to the top of the chest from the top rope. Now Weaver starts to mount a comeback, some kind of counter. What Amaya's got, but wait a minute. Weaver brings her up and a pump handle driver on the neck. Weaver looking for the pin. We got one. Oh, a kick out of one. Ref didn't even get the hand for two. Weaver already measuring Amaya. Looking to put this one away. Lifts her up. We've seen this before in the Weave of Destiny. Hits a finisher, middle of the ring. Could that be it for Amaya Knight? We got one. We got two, and another kick out from Amaya Knight. Danny thought she had that match won at that point. But Amaya's showing she's more than talk. She's more than just a repertoire. She is a competitor. Oh, and slams her down and now starts working on the back and spine of Weaver. And now Knight's in the corner. Looking for something. I think she... Wait, walking over to Weaver. And brings her down on that knee. Jesus Christ, I think she might have knocked her out. We got one. Oh, and a kick out from Weaver at one. I think Batcow was upset at FedEx. They were supposed to be delivering our AC today, but we had no updates. Go Cow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I heard about the whole AC thing over when I was, English, please. My brain froze. But yeah, I heard about that. Honestly, I hope it's just like, I hope they aren't like delaying it or anything like that. Honestly, I can only imagine that would suck. Oh, Weaver hits a double moonsault on the spine of Amaya Knight. And Amaya counters with a knee. Love these ladies going all out in this match, but Amaya picks her up. Midnight Rampage. Hi, Mishka. How are ya? Pins her. We got one. We got two and a kick out from Weaver. I know my next wrestler will be now. Cow? Oh, yeah. Drop kick to the back of the neck of Weaver. You know, I played Monster Hunter until a few minutes ago. Oh, well. Now Amaya starting to hit some clotheslines. A single-legged drop kick. Looks like she's in the driver's seat of this contest. If you haven't already, give Mishka a follow. They're pretty cool people.
Yes, that's right.
According to Stream Elements.
I would say
And they're a good friend to everyone in the community. Why not support
He's a
him?
cool guy.
Mishka comes all the way from Germany.
Know him.
Speaks a good amount of English. And pretty much, she's loved by all. We all love her. So why not give her a follow? Another dear fall. Yeah, now I'm big for bed. Alright. Oh! No problem, Michi. Now Danny kicks her in the gut. I think Amaya was going for something, but Weaver is now in the driver's seat. Looks for another Weave of Destiny. Center of the ring. We got one. We got two, and another kick out from Amaya Knight. The women not being outdone by that match previously. They're showing where they belong here in DKW. Oh, a wild swing. Some of it connected. My English voice? I don't think your English voice is bad. Is now Weaver mounting a comeback of her own, trying to get some momentum back in her veins. Slamming Amaya Knight's face right into the mat. Weaver now ascending to the top rope. Don't know what she could be looking for. Waiting, Amaya Knight slowly getting up, and oh, a blockbuster from the top! Is now Weaver measuring. Knight kicks her in the gut. I believe this is the fourth. Weave of Destiny hits it on Amaya. Could that be it for the match? We got one, we got two, and Danny Weaver picks up a win in a hard-hitting contest between her and Amaya Knight. GG's to everybody. Jesus Christ. Mjolnir is right, Michi. Your English voice is adorable. There's none to be ashamed of about that. Danny Weaver pulling out a hard-fought win out of this goddamn war between the two of them. My Knight may have to go to the back.
Here
Yeah,
is
calling
your
move
winner,
definitely chills the
Danny,
throat, doesn't
the
it?
prototype
Yeah,
Weaver.
I can definitely see why all the cracks form now. I think my voice cracked like what 5 times already. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 15, but I had headphones on for most of it. Now I have like a headphone on and then one headphone off the ear, so I can hear how many times my voice cracks trying to call a match. Next match, I've had some strings pulled. Next match, next match. What is a natch? This is why we do what we can and talk normally. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Lance Archer versus CM Punk. I have some strings pulled. I just like Mjolnir squeak when things get exciting. I had some strings pulled and got some talent from outside of DKW to come in and throw up a match. We have Lance Archer.
Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 276 pounds, Lance Arthur.
Apparently his name is Lance Arthur. Okay, we need to talk to JoJo after the show is done. I swear if she smells, she's gonna smell like booze. I know she's gonna smell like booze. But the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, not Arthur. If you've seen this man's matches anywhere, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know that this man's a sight to behold and a force to be reckoned with. Pulled some strings, had some talent from other rosters come in to try to throw up some good matches here and there. They're gonna be here for a while till we have enough wrestlers to fully get the show on the road, maybe introduce the title. Until then, we're gonna have some of these
And his
outside
opponent,
wrestlers.
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 211
Hey, this man right here. Also, I noticed that the
pounds,
music has stopped playing.
CM Punk.
This just makes it awkward. Okay. It was awkward. The silence was very riveting. Apparently CM Punk trying a new therapy technique, sitting cross-legged in the middle of the ring.
Seems to have teleported there.
Yeah, that you think it is, but I don't think that my voice is so adorable.
Well, you're lying to yourself. Oh! Right out the gate! Lance Archer pretty much having his way with CM Punk. Brings him in and whips him over the top rope all the way to the floor. And now bringing him in. Looks like Punk's gonna try to fight him off. Nothing but elbows. Count of 2 from the ref. Punk mounting a hell of a comeback. Hitting a lot of strikes off. And now hits him with a DDT. Count of 4 now from the ref. Uh-oh. I hope this is not a count out situation. Sends him into the ring post. Come on, guys. This ain't WWE. You can't end it with a count out. All right. Looks like they heard me and got right back in the ring. Very cute voice speech. Gee, she's not wrong. The voice is very adorable. Now Lance Archer pretty much again in the driver's seat. Grabs CM Punk by the head. Now trying to crush his skull here. Looks like Punk's gonna fight out of it with some shots to the midsection. Now again, Archer lifting Punk over the ropes. Leaves him draping and just slaps him flop right to the ring. Archer just having his way with CM Punk, but Punk kicks out before 1. Kicks out before any call is had at all. It's like Punk is gonna start trying to take it to Archer. Trying to figure out what he has to do. Bringing the arm. Working on the shoulder, picks him up in the fireman's carry position. And hangs him up on the top rope. Match has been very slow paced. You can tell both of these competitors are trying to measure up their opponent. They're trying to figure out what the other guy's made of. Tell by the speed of it. Oh, and Lance Archer just lancing Punk. Center of the ring. And now just staring at him. He's just standing there menacingly. Now brings him up and plants him right back down. I think Lance is starting to have some fun. The dude is like half his size. Now going for a DDT by Punk onto Archer. Punk starting to mount a comeback by Archer. Wrestling takedown plants Punk right in the corner. Whips him over to the corner. Now in hot pursuit, going for something. Looks like Punk's gonna counter. Try to keep on the Murder Hawk monster. Oh, drops him on his neck. Now dragging him to the center of the ring, pulling his leg. We got one and a kick out from Lance. Now Lance just throwing hands with Punk right now and whips him right to the outside of the ring again. This match, I feel like, is going to be a lot of Lance throwing CM Punk every which way. But it looks like Lance immediately broke the count, giving Punk an extra second. It looks like he's going to meet him on the outside. Punk takes initiative, starts striking at him. Lance slips out the back door and drops him hard on his neck. Jack Napier, 4921, thank you for the follow. Let me know if I said that right. I feel like I said that wrong. Like, let me know if I got the pronunciation right. Oh, and again, Lance is just throwing him to the outside, throwing him in, throwing him to the outside, throwing him in. Okay, I said it right. Cool. Almost a double count out again. Yes. There is a lot of that going on, and I am going to... Honestly, I have half a mind to... If this ends by double count out, I have half a mind to just restart the match. But then immediately I feel like I'm gonna mess that up. Or they're just gonna do this again. Hits him with a knee. Brings him out of the corner. Hits him with a hard lariat. Looks like the ref wanted to show his ass on camera. Not sure why. Now Punk has him for the pin and a kick out at 2 from Archer. How you doing, Jack? How are you? How's your day been going? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're... Oh, jeez. Hope you're doing well. Archer knocking Punk to the outside again. I'm starting to wonder if these guys, well, if Archer, more specifically, knows that you can't win on the outside. Starting to wonder that. Archer throws Punk into the corner. Punk answers with a back elbow. Now picks him up. Wait a minute. Has him in a fireman's carry position and a GTS! Go to sleep! He brings in the leg for the pin. We got 1, we got 2, and another kick out from I was about to say Arthur myself. Like, I hope no one put alcohol in my water. Archer! I don't want to end up like Joker. I'm picks him back up. Archer again in the driver's seat. How you doing, Doc? Puts him up on the top. Brings him up and plants him. Center of the ring. Blackout. We got 1, 2. And Lance freaking Arch. Are you... My brain and my thought processes when making these mistakes is an enigma, even to me. Lance Archer picks up a win over CM Punk. Christ, how did I... Okay. GG to Archer. Wait, look at your whispers. All right.
Here is your winner, Lance Arthur.
All right. Lance Archer winning this celebrity wrestling match. Oh, man, wrestling. Celebrity wrestling match. WCW. I'm not gonna go into that. Anyways, we have another debut. Misty taking on a newcomer, Melissa Ewing. I find it ironic that elevator music's playing while this loads. How are you all tonight? Hope you're all enjoying. Hope it's not too hot where you are. Hope you're all hydrated. And yeah. Now continuing on with the matches here.
Making her way to the ring from New York, the prodigy, Maggie.
Now, Misty, for those of you who weren't here earlier, Misty is new to the world of professional wrestling. She's had some training. Apparently, Misty the Buried is a nickname she got from her classmates.
Now, based on her activity earlier tonight, we can safely assume that she is indeed the one who gets buried and does not bury people. But maybe that could change. As now we have our other contender, her opponent.
And her opponent, from Beverly Hills, California, the rocker, Melissa Ewing.
Melissa Ewing. Making her DKW debut. I've seen, again, I'm gonna keep saying this. I've seen tapes, I've seen stuff, I've seen things all over. I'm looking forward to watching some careers blossom here in DKW. Because the talent here, from what I've seen by tapes, is on another level. It's on a whole another level. So I'm excited to see who gets their first win in DKW here tonight. Oh, Melissa runs up and looks like Misty quickly learning how to put up a fight. Hits her with a kick and then drop kick. I'm making her run the ropes a bit. Leapfrog, drop down. Oh, and hits her with a Hurricane Rana. Looks like Misty is in the driver's seat right here. Surprising, she's starting to mount some kind of work, but wait! Melissa hits her with a roll-up and a kick out of one from Misty. Melissa turns her around, hits her with another roll-up. We got a 2 count out of that one this time. Melissa tripping her up and dropping her on her back. And now with a neck snap. Seems like Melissa had a bit of difficulty. Got back in the driver's seat, and now this is looking a bit more back and forth than Misty's previous matches. Misty looking like she's in better shape here. Now Melissa starts slapping the taste out of her mouth. Jesus, and hits her with a leg lariat. And now just starting to work on Misty, dropping her face first into the mat. That suplex position, now working on the arms. Melissa already showing out here. Taking a bit more time than the other competitors and solidifying her name, but looks like Misty's learning really quick what it means to be here in DKW. As now she's mounting a hell of a fight, and a drop kick sends Melissa to the outside. Going on the outside. Slamming her face right into the edge of the ring. On the edge of the ring. We all know wrestling fans is the hardest part of the ring. Yep, that won't die. Oh! Melissa hits Misty with a hell of a drop kick to the head. I'm bringing her in. It's a count of 6. Uh-oh. Now whipping her back in the ring. Count of 8, and they both get back in the ring. I didn't even notice the ref was counting. Definitely one of the hardest parts. You are correct. If she hits her with her arm drag counter. Now Melissa. They missed the over the top rope. Tries to hit her with a strike. Oh, and it's a Guri to counter. Just watching Pacquiao make Cow Hulk. Dude. Honestly, I can't wait to see that. Like, if Cow Hulk ends up the way I think he will, I'm excited to put him in a ring with Dwayne. I feel like it's just gonna be 2 guys just like destroying the place. Misty going for a pin and a kick out before 1 by Melissa. Showing that she can take a beating and still fight on. Misty hits her with a high kick. Sends her into the corner back first. Hits her with a drop kick to the spine. Right here, we're seeing some matches. Oh, slaps the taste out of her mouth. Sends her over to the corner. Runs in with a hip attack. I think may have bounced off the ropes. Brings her up to the top. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. In the debut match, making a name for herself and all the way down. Jesus Christ. 10-foot drop onto a thinly padded floor. I don't care where you're from. We're gonna need a spatula. Jesus. Now Misty again looking to mount some kind of comeback. Tries to hit her with a kick. Now brings her up. Count of 4. Oh, drops her on the ring apron. Oh, slaps the taste out of her mouth 3rd time. Count of 6. Count of 7. Wish you were great, Shreya. Thank you again for showing up, Michi. If you haven't already, again, go follow Michi. She's a really cool person, really cool streamer. All the love. Thank you for showing up, Michi. It really means a lot. Is now Melissa on the top. Oh, hits her. A hell of a leg drop from the heavens. We got 1. We got 2. And Melissa Ewing picks up her first win in DKW. A hell of a back and forth match there. Congratulations, GG to everyone. Melissa celebrating her win, but I can only imagine that Misty's upset. She was so close, going back and forth, keeping up with Melissa in that match. I could really imagine Misty taking the win in that. But Melissa showed exactly why she wanted to come here. Oh, the back and forth match. GG's to everybody. As now, well, as usual, the big man taking the stage again. This time facing off against Will Ospreay, another celebrity wrestler that I managed to call over, pull some strings with, and I'm very happy managed to show up for this match. Against DKW's very own Titan. Get this match underway. I believe this match will be our main event. We've been going for how long now? Going for about 2 hours.
Making his way to the ring.
A lot of action back and forth.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 350 pounds, Bulldozer Dwayne.
Main event, we already know the song and dance with this big man right here. Basically, the story, if you weren't here, not someone you would really want to share a ring with out of fear of breaking and losing multiple bones. But it seems like there's one brave soul. He did have a match earlier, which he did lose against Carter. Carter was able to outlast the Giant.
And his opponent.
So it's not impossible.
From London, England, weighing in
With that
at
said,
198 pounds, the assassin, Will Oxley.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Ospreay, not Oxley. Again, have to
check in with JoJo. Sign her up for Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Will Ospreay, known mostly overseas in Japan and the UK. A hell of a wrestler, and definitely has a legacy behind him. I can tell you that much from seeing what he can do all over the place. I was able to talk to him and have him come down here for a match, and I let him choose his opponent. I thought he would choose someone, and apparently he wanted to fight Dwayne. So the man has guts, but will that carry him through this match? The obvious size and weight advantage going to both running at each other. Tries to go for some, but oh god! And Dwayne with a kick. Oh Jesus Christ! He can keep up. Okay. Dragon twist leg screw. Dwayne returns the favor to Ospreay. Ospreay, no stranger to being in the ring with bigger guys who are in an upper weight class than him, but still throwing some hands and trying to put in what work he can against the big man. Taking the strategy of aiming for the arms. Now ascending to the top. Dwayne is on his back. Ospreay tries to go for an elbow. Dwayne gets out of the way of that. And now trying to aim for overhead shots. Ospreay trying to counter, tries to hit him with a lariat, but manages to use the big guy's momentum against him into a pin. But we got an instant kick out. And now Ospreay hammering down on the shoulder of the big man, hits him with a leg drop. Excuse me, that was a burp. Again, tries to hit him with an overhead blow. Hits him in the gut, but it brings him up. Fisherman! Jesus! I was gonna say fisherman's suplex, but he dropped him out of the head. It's more like a fisherman's driver. But Ospreay with a jawbreaker, sending Dwayne's head into the turnbuckle. Ospreay trying to drag him over to the corner. Ospreay now on the outside, measuring, leaps off the top. Hip hip cheerio! Now Ospreay ascends to the top, looking to put that high flying background to youth, hits him with a 630 splash. We got one, we got two, and a kick out from the big man. Ospreay putting Dwayne on the back end of this fight. So far, it's looking like Ospreay all day. Dwayne had a little bit of offense, but it looks like Ospreay's just having a cakewalk. Honestly, this is shocking coming from the Titan of DKW. Now Ospreay just aiming for that knee, keeping the big man grounded. A tight strategy for someone who lacks the weight advantage over his opponent. But now Dwayne gets out of the way, brings Ospreay in. And now I think here is where things get a bit more of Dwayne's language. He drives Ospreay right onto that knee. Now turning him over into a pin. We got one, and we got a kick out at one. Now bringing him up again. Clotheslines from the big man. Unloading on Ospreay now, sending him to the corner in a big splash. Runs off the ropes and a hell of a cross-body collision. I can only imagine Ospreay's insides are probably mixed in with his bones right now. As, hits off a hell of a Claymore kick. We got one, we got two, and Ospreay kicks out. Honestly, go into this match seeing the weight difference between these two. You expect Ospreay to be more on the back end, getting tossed around, but Ospreay seems to know what he's doing. He seems to want to stay in the driver's seat of this match, and that's going to be complicated. But Ospreay making it look a bit more easier than it actually is. I can only imagine the strain on his body right now. Having someone who's about 350, another pip pip cheerio. and a leg drop to follow suit. Now going for the pin, ref down on his knees. We got one, we got two, and another kick out from the big man.
You notice I try to put a lot less strain in my voice because damn.
It was really close, really close. Almost a 2.9 as now Ospreay unloading on the big man. Hits him with a clothesline, sending him to the outside. And now Ospreay looking to fly over the top rope with a suicide dive. Now hitting him in the gut and whipping him right back into the ring. Ospreay taking to the high right district as he comes down with the elbow on the back of the big man. Ospreay in the driver's seat of this match. Now rolls him over for the pin. We got one, we got two, and a kick out. I think that one was more of a 2.5. Ospreay now trying to muscle the big man up. Hits him with a clothesline, second clothesline. I think he's putting a bit more of a forearm to those. And a single-legged drop kick to boot. Dwayne is on the fighting back end of this collision. I'll be completely honest, this may be another case of speed and agility beats brawn and pure strength in a match. It looked like Ospreay was going for another pip hip cheerio, but I guess he decided enough was enough. He wasn't gonna risk it. But trying to outmuscle Dwayne, that was a bad idea from the aerial assassin. As now Dwayne sends him flying using that top rope. Now into a pin of his own. We got one and a kick out again from Ospreay at one. The crowd is loving this right now. Oh wait, I think Ospreay may have busted Dwayne open with that elbow. Kicks him in the gut. Oh, and brings him up. Hits him with the Storm Zero. It was Stormbreaker, I think it was. Storm Zero, I forgot the name. We got one, we got two, and another kick out from the big man. Ospreay is frustrated. Now going back up to the top again. Ospreay looking for a Hurricane Rana. Hits it. And now going back to that arm, trying to make sure the big man cannot throw Ospreay around as much. We got one, we got two off of a pin, and Ospreay takes the win in this one-on-one match. Huh? Well, I'll be. GG to Will Ospreay. I did not expect him to pick up the win in this one-on-one match, but I guess now that I look back at it, he had most of the offense going in and leaving this match. So
Here is your winner, the
congratulations.
assassin, Will Ospreay.
I am surprised. I thought for sure Dwayne was gonna. Yeah, he just ran right through him. I guess that's why he's the international superstar. That's why his name's all over the place. Have a look at any of his matches and that's exactly why. It's Will Ospreay, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible showing and performance. I'm honestly shocked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hoping next time I can throw on some more matches, some more competitive matches that will go a bit longer than most of the matches at the start. But, you know, we got a bit of build-up. The matches were quick, back-to-back, you know, at first. And then you got some competitive matches. You got some upsets. You got some surprises. Like this main event match right here. We didn't expect Ospreay to win. Honestly, I would have bet it on Dwayne. But it looks like Ospreay's able to pull it out. Glad I got to see your debut show. Thanks, Sammy. Thank you to literally everyone that showed out for this debut of DKW. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows.
just thank you all, honestly. Great debut show so far. Thank you. Honestly, I don't think these matches would have been like as fun, as entertaining, as high energy if it wasn't for you guys here watching, commentating, making me laugh, and people I could tell jokes to too. I'm gonna be honest, like it's great, but you can't do this kind of stuff without like people to watch, people to comment, people to send messages, people to drop subs, follows, bits, people to basically be here to interact with. You know, that's the whole point of Twitch. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here for my first show. I am honestly planning to do another one next week, same time. So I'm gonna sound like a broken record doing this, but thank you guys so much for showing up to our first show over here at DKW. We're gonna throw a raid. Happy to be here, help support. Thank you guys, honestly, thank you so much. Thank you, really, all the love to you guys. Next time we're live with this show, hopefully I can get the betting bot working so we can make bets. You can know how much scales you have. We can make heists, we can do raids, stuff like that. Hopefully I can get that all working by next time, because I really am looking forward to doing stuff like that, to having more fun, being a bit more, having like the bot working for one. I need to fix that, but again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Thank you all. I'm gonna try to leave it at that, because or else I'm gonna be stuck in the same cycle of thank you all, I wouldn't be here without you, thank you all, I wouldn't be here without. Just thank you in general. Thank you. If you need help, let us know. I'll be sure to let you know, guys. Thank you so much for helping me get this thing started. It really does mean a lot. Let's throw a raid back to the OG Voodoo Ush. Right now he's streaming. I think he's still, hold on, let me check. Right now he's working on All-Star Wrestling. One of the wrestlers you saw tonight is actually over there at Phantom. Keep an eye out for him. He may be in a match, or doing something else, I don't know. But yeah, let's go show some love to Voodoo, one of the people who helped inspire me to do this. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for thank you all for the follows, bits, subs. Thank you all for the time you spent here. Even though it was just above 2 hours, it really does mean a lot that all you guys showed up, that all you guys showed out, all you guys were really supportive. It really does mean the world to me. And time, as we all say in this community, is the most precious commodity we all have. I know, sound like a broken record, but still, it just means a lot. Thank you all, and let's go show Voodoo some love from our debut show over here at DKW. We'll see you guys next week, or if you guys are into D&D, we'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go show Voodoo Ush how DKW does it. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you all.